But with all that being said, B, what have you been jamming since the last episode?
I jammed a little more than I did last week. I'm sorry, guys. It was just one album.
You actually listen to music?
Not no more, B. I've been kind of slacking. But your boy felt a little like, I wanted to listen to a little Mach-Hommy. So I went and I listened to, all right, chill out. I went and listened to Dump God Homie Edition. This is probably one of my favorite Mach-Hommy little projects. What's
the name of it?
Dump God Homie Edition.
Keep going.
You know, this is 11 tracks. You got production from Earl on here. You got production from Alchemist on here. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This came out, what, 2017?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, Mach is just I don't like the glaze too much, but if it comes to some artists, bro, Mach-Hommy's one of the ones that I get the glaze.
You get the fondling them?
Huh? All right, see, he being nasty, bro. You know, you play the album, you hear that call from Rock Marciano. Hey, Mach, it's Rock. I need to hit you up, man.
Have they ever done a joint album together?
Nah. Because they actually had that feature on Rich Ass Haitian.
Mm-hmm.
You know. But anyways, Alchemist, this before Alchemist and Mach didn't have their problems. They used to work together. Really wish they mend their relationship as well.
They got problems?
Yeah. Look, I don't know what really happened, but yeah, they don't really, you know. But we gonna stick to the music.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna say about this, I want Mach to put this on streaming service for everybody else can hear this.
Mm-hmm.
Or sometimes, you know, a lot of Mach-Hommy fans, bro, they like to gatekeep. Hey, I have a homie, bro, that have all the other older mixtapes from Mach-Hommy. He won't give me the pack. I'll be like, bro, come on. He'd be like, no. I'm like, why you do it? Because I used to have it, but I lost it through like my drive or something. Like it just, you know, I deleted it.
See, that's why he didn't give it to you. He doesn't think you're going to cherish it.
Bro,
like
he's not going to
give it to you.
threw away
the art, B.
Anyways, man, my favorite song on here is McFlurry. I love that, bro. Mach was on there rapping. Then you got Allen Iverson that was dope. Come on, it's just so much dope stuff on here, bro. And, you know, Mach, like around this time, he was still kind of working like, going through that Griselda stuff. So some of the production on here is more like that gritty, grimy, you know, production that he went for. And then Earl Sweatshirt, you know, this one Earl was getting his little bag as a random black guy, but he was working with Mach heavy because, like, I remember back in like 2016, 15, like I didn't know Earl Sweatshirt knew who Mach-Hommy was. Then I saw him tweet Mach-Hommy, 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 and I'm like, hey, he tapped in. And this one I knew Earl was like tapped into like what was going on, and he switched his whole thing up. Like what's that one album he got? I listened to
rap songs.
Nah, the other one.
I don't like Ish. I don't go outside.
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, he changing up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, back to this project. You know, it's typical Mach stuff. You know, I don't want God Fahim. I do not like God Fahim. You know what the God Fahim is?
No.
That's good. God Fahim is someone I do not like. I do not rock with him lyrically or spiritually. You know the God Fahim. Anyway, I don't know. You probably didn't get it though. But anyways, I don't know. And sometimes he have really cool verses, but not. I don't know. They just don't do nothing for me. But I have homies that love him, bro. It's just him at his voice just don't do it for me. I like this is what I used to say. I don't know what type of dirt that God Fahim got on Mach to have him on everything, but they tied to the hip. They brothers, bro. So, anyways, I love this way more if God Fahim wasn't on here. And I hate to say that. I shouldn't have said that.
No, you can say that.
I'm gonna cut that out, man. I'm sorry. Like, my bad, God Fahim. I just don't like your music, man. You
gotta be real. Man.
I just.
Are you saying that he's trash?
I wouldn't say he trash.
So then, yeah, you can say that you don't want him.
It's just not for me. It's just not for me. But yo, if any of you guys never heard Mach-Hommy Dumb God Homie Edition, I'm sorry, because it's gonna be hard to find. Mm-hmm. But y'all probably could find it, allegedly. But yeah, shout out Mach-Hommy. I'm sorry for saying the God Fahim sucks. I mean, I didn't even say he sucks, but he kind of does.
On that project. To
that multiple projects. I don't know.
I was trying to say, but okay,
he just don't do it for me. You know what I'm saying? But look, I ain't gonna lie. I used to be hard on him, bro. This is kind of light. Pause?
Yeah, please.
All right, B, what you been listening to before I go down? Like,
reminded me of Tony End of the Dome this weekend. He said, yeah, Biggie had a lot of heavy D on it. I was like, come on, you got a problem on that.
Hey, you got to chill out.
Wild statement.
Hey, you got to chill out, huh?
He said, I'm grown, I don't say that. I'm like, you didn't say something like that, though. Don't tell me another man got heavy D in him. This is crazy right there.
I didn't see that, man. Did I see that? It's so familiar.
I tweeted it earlier. It was this weekend. He said, yo, he got got a lot of heavy D in him.
What he meant by that? Like
Because
the
it was
rapper,
I guess he was
big
saying,
guy.
like, yeah, like you know,
Player.
Biggie has a lot of like heavy D influences.
Okay.
But you know, he said, yeah, Big got a lot of heavy D in him.
Having a lot of heavy D in you is crazy. You can just say that.
I'm like, and then you know the rap roundtable put like Cam and Mace looking
Yeah,
at him,
like,
and I'm like, yo, you gotta pause. I'm too grown for that. So I said, that's why they put Cam and Mace. Cam, you need to pause. This is a wild
They put the "it is what it is" on them, like when they looking like.
when they just look, yeah. I'm like, that's why they put that thing, because he thought that they was like not agreeing with him. No, they told me to pause. The worst part is you doubling down on the pause-worthy statements.
Don't he be on that show sometimes? Who? Into the Dome. Do he be on it?
I don't know.
I'm like, have he popped up on there? Whose show he be?
No, it is what it is. No,
not
the
if it is Rap Roundtable. Yeah, he
he's
popped
been
up on
a few
there.
times. Yeah, shout out to them. But I did 2 re-listens this week, so I'm gonna go over them briefly because I already made interludes about them. I'll have them come out the days of the actual anniversaries for this year. Even though we'll probably do a full review on at least one of them, which will be Views for next year.
Oh yeah, cool.
Are we listening to Views by Drake? Shout out to my boy Brendan Spiegel, which we'll be bringing him up later on this episode. Brendan was talking really heavily about Views. He was talking, highly of it. And I'm like. Views, I'm like, Brendan, like me and you, we're kind of like Drake brothers right now. I'm like, but you talking big about this one. I want to go re-listen to it. I've changed my mind on Views. This is my 3rd go around with Views. God dang, this is a phenomenal Drake project. I don't know why, but it hits even better after the beef. Some of Drake's music hits a lot better after the beef. Like Keep the Family Close.
Yeah.
That little ballad that he was going on at the beginning of the album.
I feel like
it's even better.
Views aged better.
No, it did. Because I despised that album when it first came out. I crapped on that album. Now going back, there's only like 2 or 3 songs I don't like.
Like my favorite song, like one of my favorite Drake songs on the album. Fillaways.
Oh yeah, Fillaways.
I always like that's what I'm saying. I always like that. Like, Western Road Flow is always dope to me.
Yeah. The first like quarter of that album is phenomenal.
There's some stuff on there.
That run, like I said, there's only a few things I don't like. I even like the Afro beats dancehall tracks now. Yeah. The only songs I really don't like is the pop style, the one with the throne.
Turn the 6 upside down. It's a 9 now.
The one without Future, Still Here. I don't like that one. And Child's Play. But I don't like Child's Play not because of the immatureness. I'm cool with the content. I don't like how Drake rapped on that song. That's my only problem with it. The way he actually performed rapping wise on there. But besides that, I actually like the song. So yeah. And I re-listened to Yeat's Lyfe, which I think it's his best project. I think it might be, I'm on record saying this, but I have a video coming out maybe later on or maybe in a few weeks, I don't know. This might be the best Rage project. And I think for multiple reasons. One, each song sounds distinct from the other. Each song sounds dynamic enough. Yeat is very charismatic, and he switches the flow up on each of these songs, so he definitely stands out compared to these loud beats. And also, the time length of the actual project itself. One of these shorter projects, but also one of the best ones in Rage because it doesn't get too redundant too quickly. 12 tracks, 30-something minutes. Perfect. I'm like, this is how you do it. Obviously, Playboi Carti made the blueprint with a whole lot of red. Yeat, to me, is the one person that really excelled with that. But Benny X, I don't know if he executive produced it, but he's layered all over the production credits. He did a phenomenal job on that project, especially with production. And Yeat, the way that he actually utilized some of those beats, the way that the actual project itself is sequenced, and it knows like how to have its highs and how to have its lower moments, I really enjoy it. I think it's one of Yeat's best projects. So yeah, if y'all haven't checked out Yeat's Lyfe, I know a lot of people don't like Yeat. If you like Young Thug, if you like Playboi Carti, if you like Lil Uzi and Future and T-Pain, you will like Yeat because those are all his influences and he wears them on his sleeve, but he makes it unique enough to where it's his own thing. So yeah, B, what are your next projects?
My next project is Everything for Sale by WESTSIDE BOOGIE. This song I think somebody posted on the timeline. I'm like, I ain't heard that.
Is that the one with the coffin?
With the casket? Yeah, when they have the coffin, yeah. I ain't listened to this in a minute, so I just played it. It's 39 minutes. Came out 2019? Wow, I thought it was 2020 when this dropped. You ever listen to this?
The pandemic was all around that time.
You listen to this?
No, I listened to his project, I think, before.
Did we talk about this in the old podcast?
I think so.
Anyway,
I remember you talked about him, and I found out about him through you.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But yeah, WESTSIDE BOOGIE, bro, I'm ready for him to drop something else. But nah, this guy right here, this album, when I first heard it, it was a letdown. And then the more I listened to it, the more I enjoyed it. And going back to it, this still is a good body of work. Like, especially when it comes to introspective, like him being introspective, riding the beat, he has really great flow. And just when he get into his melodic bag beat, talking about the women beat, you just relate to WESTSIDE, you know what I mean? Because one thing about him, he's not afraid to show that he be hating. Like he talks about it all the time. Like he had a whole freaking mixtape talking about his ex that, you know, he missed, and he talks about all the guys. He pretty much do the whole Marvin Room thing. You know what I mean? Pretty much do some of his on some of his projects. But like he has things like that can grab some heartstrings, V. Especially with Skydive 2 with Black. V. I don't want to get into my boogie little singing back, but like it's just that song always makes me like you could be like in it kind of feel like a sad ride, but it just I don't know, V, it just make me feel so good, man. I love the production on that. One song I really just don't like, I always skip is Rainy Days with Eminem. I just don't like Eminem version.
Oh, because he was under Shady.
Yeah, he's under that.
Yeah, the label.
And Silent Ride is so dope. Just the whole thing of like, you know, you can get into it with your girl, and she probably like she's driving and she play on the radio. Like I'll put on a song that's talking about like, yeah, I'm saying, and he has like, it's gonna be a silent ride home, and just like silent ride, like that joint fire. Every time I hear that song, I just think about the music video because it was so dope. Everything was going backwards. But LOL SMH, the interlude is so dope. I wish it was a little longer. I hate when people put out a really dope interlude.
And then it'd be like short. I mean,
it'd be super short.
No, I like that now. I've grown to see what happens when the interlude gets extended.
Yeah. Big
Crit and Travis Scott, you both.
Hey, hold up, this interlude. It's 4 minutes and 16 seconds.
No, fire interlude, especially if you're not doing a lot of
the LOS. Oh, it's the second part of it. Yeah, that I'm like, dang, I wish that was longer. Speaking of, I'm gonna move on because that's my. I love this project. Y'all check it out. But speaking of something is on my mind. The Weeknd, Big Sleep. The beginning of Big Sleep pisses me off every time. That song.
Big Sleep off of what?
Off of Hurry Up Tomorrow. How it started off with that like sample, and he was just like, I want, and then he freaking switched it all.
Oh, is that when he changed it?
Yes, bro. I need that beginning of that Big Sleep track. I need that. I need that, B.
Big
He's
Sleep.
bugging.
Big Sleep. You said Big Sleep?
Big Sleep. I need that. You deleted it?
No.
It's right after LA. Big Sleep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta go back and listen to that.
The beginning of that joint, I'm like, you don't give me a snippet like that and finish it.
Yeah, because there was one song now I'm like, dang, that beginning was fire.
And then he switched it, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's Big Sleep, bro.
Because there was one song, and I'm like, what was happening with that?
He's like, and I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back. But yeah, Westside Boogie, Everything for Sale, really great album. His second album wasn't as bad. It wasn't bad at all either. It was pretty good. It had some good stuff on there as well. But I want some more music. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy when you think about. I hate to say this, but you know, some artists have they like moment, and then it's just like they're gone. And I don't think it's like a thing where we're not listening to him no more or something like that. I just think that, I don't know, maybe he's working on some dope, but I don't know. I just feel like some of these artists like that kind of need to stay in our face, B. You know
like
what I mean?
Absol.
Yeah.
Between Do What Thou Wilt and Herbert.
Yeah,
that's my perfect
it was
example
a
of
crazy break. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I feel like some artists, I'm like, I don't know if y'all can afford just
because
sitting out for a
you
while.
like a day from having to go to Indie.
Yeah,
you like a day away from
you gotta relax, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be on that forklift. You wait another year.
Yeah, you're gonna be a working class rapper. You don't want to go back to that. I'm pretty sure.
Be like Sage the Gemini. He ain't working at Chipotle and stuff.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna be like Designer in a few if you don't quit playing. Except Designer had a hit though.
You talking about Designer gonna be on the airplane racking it?
No, he said that he ain't got no case. He came out with a video this weekend saying like, yo, he ain't got no case.
Oh, I didn't watch the video, but I saw that.
Yo, that was crazy. Yo, I ain't watched the video. Why you do that? Why you do that?
I'm talking about like his face looked a little chunky. I'm like, oh, he picked up some weight.
No, he did. I think he might actually be getting buffer.
Okay.
That's what it looked like. He looked a bit more stockier.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay, I guess I get into my new listens for the week. I listened to Riff Raff's last album they came out with at the end of last year, Cherry Chupacabra. I enjoyed it. I loved it. I think it was a very bold decision to make a whole chopped and screwed album and not make a regular version of it. And while he does have some songs that are regular, which I really loved, Tiptoeing and Rick Owens. I love that song with Sada Baby and Sauce Walker. I love that song. But it was a very bold choice for him to make a whole album and specifically make it chop not slop. That's what technically it's supposed to be called because it's not DJ Screw actually chopping and screwing it. I get it. But for the sake of conversation, it's very unique for someone that's like, you know what? I know I got this album right here, and I could put these in the regular version. I'm gonna make the whole thing chopped and screwed, and it's about an hour long. And because it's chopped and screwed, you do feel the length of the actual album itself. Sometimes you're like, okay, this kind of dragging. But Riff Raff is such a character on these songs. He got so many like standout like lines and bars. The one that stuck out with me was, "I wiped the pipe with a Burberry baby wipe." I'm just like,
I wiped the pipe with a... Do Riff Raff and 2 Chainz got a song together? That'll be some wild.
I don't know. But I might need 2 Chainz, Riff Raff, and Lil B to make a song together. I know Lil B did a song recently with Yellow Lemonade on his last album.
For real?
I think that's what his name. Lyrical Lemonade. That's what it's called.
He was on Lyrical Lemonade.
Yeah, Cole Bennett. That's his name.
We talked about that album?
No, we did not.
But I listened to it. You listened to it too, right?
No, I did not. I listened to that song.
I listened to the whole album, B. I didn't talk about it on the pod.
I don't think you did.
I listened to the whole album.
Did you like it?
No.
Oh, okay.
B. No. It was
Riff Raff on there too, though, right?
I guess. I don't remember. I remember some songs, but now I listened to the whole joint.
Yeah. I feel sorry for you.
Yeah.
But then again, I'm the one that's always going into the fires for some of these videos. Yeah. So, I mean, yeah. You could do one.
I think it's sometimes I listen to some stuff, bro, and I just block it out of my head. Like, dang, I really wasted my memory.
I wish, because I'll be talking about something a little bit that I wish I could do the same.
Yeah, I know it's one of those too.
Yeah. Cherry Chupacabra by Riff Raff. I enjoyed it. I think it was a bold move. It sounded very Houston-esque, and it definitely reminded me of that back then. And the chopping was really good by, I believe it was OG Ron C that actually chopped it himself. So I thought it was a very dope project. I just wish it was a regular version so I could hear some of these songs, because songs like Stacy My Dad, oh man.
He had some Corey Mo production on here, B?
Did he? I don't
Corey
know.
Mo.
I'm trying to remember, but I heard this at the beginning of the week, so some stuff it kind of like left my memory. But like I said, the album does drag a little bit because it's chopped and screwed, so it's a little bit over an hour long. So yeah, and I don't know, but some people were saying like this is supposed to be Riff Raff's last album, so I was like, oh, this is very interesting. And he's been doing a whole bunch of music videos recently too, with like AI in them as well. So I don't know, I just thought it was a very interesting choice itself. But my next project that I listened to, well, let me say this, my next song I listened to was by someone named Zyah Belle, but on Twitter she goes by Yam Greer, and I didn't know that she was an R&B singer. Oh yeah, you told me about her, yeah, and I didn't know she was an R&B singer, so I checked out her song because she was pushing it, and I heard the snippet on Twitter, and I'm like, oh, this sounds good. Let me hear the whole song. I listened to the whole song, had it on repeat a few times. I'm like, all right. The song is bumping. 1-800 Heartbreak by Zyah Belle. Definitely waiting to see what the album sounds like. Some of your other songs came up in my Spotify recommended, and I enjoyed them as well. So I'm definitely waiting to see what the project is.
I know why I heard about her. I think you replied to her. Like she said something, you quote tweeted her, right?
Yeah. Oh, because I said that this song is fire. Because when I think music is fire,
that's why I seen it. You didn't tell me about it. I just saw it because you did that. That's why I heard of Yam.
So I didn't know, but I know she said something like, "Oh, Rihanna shouted her out on something." I'm not sure what it was, but I guess she said Rihanna.
That's why I heard about her. Because I was trying to think like, how do I know that name? And I remember, I think you quote tweeted her, and then boom.
Hey, if I see fire music, I'm always share it on the TL.
Gotta support B.
Yeah. So shout out to Zyah Belle for making a dope track. I cannot wait to see what the actual album sounds like. And my last wait, was that your last project?
No, I got one more.
Okay, yeah, you go next. Now I'll do my last project.
I'm
so used to you doing like
one. This is my last one. I got Rhymefest Blue Collar.
Rhymefest? Like the one that used to be running with
Kanye. Yay.
Formerly known as Kanye.
I think I want to call him Kanye West because I don't want to talk about the Ye character. B. I don't want to talk about Ye.
Remember B off the movie Split with James McAvoy?
Yeah, I remember that.
That's Kanye. He just fighting for the light, B. He fighting for the seat.
Bro said, nah, I'm really in a really good headspace. Did you see that video? So I just had to get my ideas out.
I'm just glad that Elon really let me vent like that.
Like what? Bro, you was wildin', yo. But I gotta go say
the age of consent.
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, he started talking about R. Kelly. Like in some state, it was the age of consent.
Oh, like, I didn't.
I 14. Bro. I'm like, bro, yeah, you need to stop. He's talking about everyone's hit a woman before. I hit women before.
Yeah, that wasn't recorded. That's what he said. I saw that. I was like, yo,
you gotta stop.
No, this man was like, yeah, I just gotta go save. Kodak Black, he had a Donda chain on, it just spoke to me. Like, he really finna go out there, bro, because I think he's having a freaking manic episode.
Kodak replied today.
Yeah, and they was talking so, yo, Kanye, they said Kodak so high, he think Kanye need money, bro.
Like he just buy a Super Bowl bag.
Kanye's so rich, bro, it's crazy. You see how much he worth now? It's like $2 billion, bro. He just say whatever he want. I do not like this man right now, but it's so funny, dog. We need to stop. But anyways, Rhymefest Blue Collar. This is for you, my bad. This is all about you, my guy. But
when did this come out?
This came out in 2006. So recently, I have a videos coming out when I actually went through the year of 2006 because some people said it was the worst year of hip hop, and I'm like, let me go look. I'm gonna post it. I think I'm almost done editing it. But yeah, it's some questionable albums in there, bro.
Some stinkers.
I'm gonna just say this: the #1 album from from like critics or on the website is freaking Hell Has No Fury by Clips, and I love that album. But that being your #1,
that's their sophomore, right?
Yeah, I love that album. It's probably their best album. But that being #1 in
a whole year.
In a whole year.
And that album wasn't. I don't want to say it like this to be disrespectful. It wasn't that mainstream, probably.
That's what I'm saying. So, anyways, I saw this on there and I was like, I never listened to a whole Rhymefest album. I remember some of his mixtapes, but I didn't really like listen to him like that because like one of my songs that my favorite songs by Rhymefest technically was like on a mixtape and it's on the album and it's brand new with him and Kanye West. Pull up with my brand new shit.
Is that on
my brand new shit?
That's not on Take Him to the Cleaners by Consequence, right? Because they have a song together too.
That's on Consequence?
No, it just sounds familiar.
But you know how their production was back then.
Yeah.
It's all right. So this project is a really solid album. This is a really cool album. I really wish I had listened to this years ago, but I didn't. You got some cool Kanye production on here. You got some Just Blaze on Dynamite, brand new, of course, with Kanye. All I Do is probably like my favorite track on here. I like that. More was dope with Kanye. He had Mario on here. Mario was singing. He was a little younger Mario. Then you got like on the production, you got a lot of like you have Mark Ronson. He was the guitar like more of a like he produced all type of genres, pop genres and stuff like that. This project was cool, man. Like it wasn't bad. I give it a solid like a solid B.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, dang, Rhymefest. And you could tell like that pain. Like when you listen to Consequence, listen to Rhymefest and them all in this era, that they all in that Kanye family and GLC and all of them. So it's dope. Especially production wise, it just brings you back to the time when like I don't know when Kanye was doing his thing and just his whole crew, I don't know.
His own like movement.
Yeah, it felt really good. It's that emphasis of like Little Brother, Jay Dilla, all it gives you all that feels in this right here. This is a really good project. I recommend you to check it out, B.
So if I like the Consequence, like Take Him to the Cleaners, I'll like that.
Yeah, you'll like this. Yeah, you'll like.
Because I like the Consequence. Obviously,
you haven't listened to his album yet, right?
No,
Consequence album. And not like that one. Don't Quit Your Day Job.
You said you did like it?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I remember.
Because I used to jam that. That's one I used to listen to. But I just never thought about
going to Rhymefest.
Never, bro. I remember his mixtapes
too because I think he was on the Block Party.
Yeah,
DVD, right? Yeah,
like I know why I never. Like I know about some of his mixtapes, but I just didn't listen to this album. I never listened to this album.
So why do you think someone like him never blew up?
I don't know, because I think he was more successful in the songwriting.
You think he got Cy-Hide?
Kinda, but I think he's more successful than Cy-Hide when it comes to songwriting. Like he got Grammys and stuff. Because he actually won a Grammy with Common. He won an Oscar. Like, was it an Oscar? They did an Emmy or something. One of them things he won with Common and John Legend in like 2014. Like he's more successful in songwriting. So I think
he's better as a background.
Yeah, it's just some people with certain voices. Like you can understand. Like this is a good album. Don't get me wrong, but you could like. You just know when you hear this 06, right? You hear Late Registration came out what, 05?
No, Late Registration came out. Oh yeah, it did come out.
05, right? And then this is around the same era. You know what a Kanye like they're in the same tree, but you know what a Kanye album sound like. And then you get like this Rhymefest album. It's like a diet Kanye.
I'm about to say it's like leftovers.
Because you could tell that Kanye has his spin, and also he has these other great minds around him like Rhymefest. Consequence like their pens and stuff and GLC and all of them. I don't know. It just you could tell they put more on the Kanye. You know what I mean? But it's still some good stuff.
I wish they were still putting more on the Kanye.
Bro, but like I think because I think he still works with Kanye. And I don't know about like writing, but I know he was working for Kanye's like Donda Academy thing he was doing. So I don't know. I think he don't really deal with Kanye musically. I don't know.
He needs to.
Yeah, maybe. But I think he's more in his activist bag. But yeah, Rhymefest, Blue Collar, I think is a really good album. I wish I checked it out, years ago. But I'm gonna have to put this more in rotation, B. I highly recommend you guys to check it out too. Rhymefest.
That's your last project?
That's my last project, man. I had one more, but I ain't gonna talk about it.
You sure?
I'll talk about it next week. Cause what if I have a slow week next week?
Oh, yeah. Smart.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
You be able to do leftovers. Me, I just be listening to
bro, because you listen a lot. I don't know more. Like I try to get some albums in, but I listen to so much.
It's funny because literally what you do, I've been doing the opposite of that.
Yeah.
I've been cutting down on all that so I can listen to more music.
I'm a part of like this. Is how I am, bro. Like it's some stuff that I like to follow so much when it comes to a podcast. Like I can't miss an episode. I used to be like that. Yeah, I'm so invested. Yeah, I'm so invested. It's hard for me not to because it has nothing to do with music. Mm-hmm. It's more of like I like to stay up on like current events and stuff, and like stocks and all this stuff. And I need that to feed that other side of my brain. Mm-hmm. It's hard for me to kick it.
Yeah, for me, once this started doing a little something, I was like, yo, F all that. Yeah. Like I'm watching other people live their dreams. F that. I'm trying to live mine.
Like when it comes to like it's more informative stuff. Like even reading as well. But like when it comes to like music content. I'll watch some of it, but like if I'm eating, I'll put on like a top 5 Troy video or something. Or I'll put on
I meant music.
Oh, what do you mean?
Like just listen to music. Not the music video, not music content.
Oh yeah, no. I try to minimize my content after the podcast. Because sometimes I don't listen to much because I don't want to go, especially on Mondays, I don't want to go into listen to them and then have to come in and film and have different ideas in my head.
Yeah, that's why I don't watch anything that we talk about. I don't watch any of that.
I'll watch it probably if I'm eating, like probably after the podcast, just to see their thoughts on something, like on the Super Bowl or anything.
I don't want to regurgitate no point. Oh, that's my main thing.
Nah, I do not like that.
That's why I used to do with manga. I didn't watch nobody's review, so none of their talking points come to mind.
That's why I hate getting on Twitter, freaking echo chamber sometimes. That's why I had to retweet all those races. Nah. I had to retweet the races, B.
Well, B, I'm gonna talk about my last project, which probably made me a little racist. Tyga, NSFW.
Hold up, B. I already knew it wasn't safe for work. I knew it.
It definitely wasn't safe for right here. Because Tyga, pause, I might have to give you the business.
What type of business, B? I know you saw that clip.
What clip?
Of the A minor clip when Tyga was listening.
Oh yeah, he
got triggered me.
I said he better not. He better not.
He like, hey.
Look, what's that little gif I be putting that black man staring at the other one? That's me. I'm about to say, Tyga, you should be the last one singing. Look, I bet Tyga like, that song is trash anyway. I bet you feel that way. But yeah, I'm going to listen to Tyga's new album, NSFW. Wow, what an album. I mean, for all the GNX fans, the people that love the West Coast sound, apparently, you guys would love some of this album right here because it definitely has a lot of West Coast influences and sounds here. But that's an album. Tyga's Tyga. The worst part is, it's like Tyga don't know what he wants to be. At the beginning, you did this West Coast bop thing, which he had 2 songs that I liked. And then, he got into the stereotypical sound of like, oh, let me sound like Drake. Let me put some auto to my voice. Let me be melodic. And I'm just like, Tyga, what are we doing? Then he also kind of wants to be like Pierre Bourne, where he has some songs mixing from one song to another song. Kind of like, not transforming, but what's it, like kind of like cross-playing? Yeah, transitioning. He has some of that happening. He has a song with Big Sean, Flo Milli, and Tyga, and at first, when I saw that on paper, I'm like, that could actually sound good.
Big who?
Big Sean, Flo Milli, and Tyga. And it's exactly what you think it's going to sound like, but I don't know why the song just did not hit. Maybe if this was like during the blog era, this probably would have hit. Flo Milli did a good job on the hook. It was stereotypical for Flo Milli. Big Sean did his Big Seanisms. I can't be mad at it on a song like this. I just don't know what didn't hit for me. Maybe it's because I'm older now and this just don't hit for me no more. I'm just like, this would have hit during the blog era, like during Finally Famous Volume 3 or something. But yeah, he has this one song, Found Someone, featuring Cher. I don't know how.
Cher?
CHER?
Yeah, Cher on there? Oh, Cher was messing with his homie, right?
I don't know.
That's probably why he got
Or maybe he was dating her.
No, Cher was dating his homie, I believe. I think he was dating... Yeah, I think it's his homie, because the guy that dates Cher used to date Amber Rose, I believe. Nah, but he was a young dude, like in his 30s, and he was giving Cher the pipe.
I don't know who Cher is.
All right, you keep talking. I'm gonna show you.
But Tyga just doesn't know what he wants to do on this album, and then I feel like he really offended me when he got Lil Wayne for a song, which was his. Oh, I remember her. But yeah, I feel like Tyga really offended me. That just looks nasty. But like I said, Tyga, he just really he hurt my soul when he put Wayne on a song. And this was the single for the album, but I never heard the single for the album. So I'm like, all right, cool. You got Lil Wayne for this? What is it? It's literally a diversion of taste. Literally the exact same type of let me get a Tyga taste type beat. Literally he searched that
taste.
Yeah.
Remember Joe
but this one? Oh yeah. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do.
Yeah.
But yeah, he literally does the same exact formula.
Yeah.
He gets the same exact type of beat, except this beat is way whack. Like it's
whack.
way more whack. Like Taste itself is not whack, but this song it feels like a diet version. It felt like everything that was great about Taste. It's like someone stripped it,
yeah.
and just like
It had no taste.
yeah, exactly. That's why it's the diet version. Yeah, it just missing a lot of the flavor. You know what I'm saying? And Lil Wayne's on it, so it's like he tried to re-emulate that, and I'm like, that to me that was like the biggest crime of this album. Cause I'm just like, I get what you're trying to do. You was trying to, especially capitalize on that West Coast sound that you kind of like went kind of back to with Taste. And you was kind of always kind of doing it, but it's like, oh, it's more popular now because GNX.
Hey, he need to go back to that lime and the coconut.
He does.
days, man.
And the funny part is he has a song with Jim Jones that he did on live stream. I'm like, okay, is this song going to be on the album? It wasn't. But I was like, all right. I heard the song though. I kind of actually like the song. But yeah, overall, I like the ending track, even though it's called Slave, which is crazy because no one got on Tyga for that. But hey.
We didn't know what he's saying in there.
Not literally, like, stereotypical raccoon raps, braggadocious
But it's
raps.
not like what freaking Lyfe Jennings did. I'ma beat it like a slave.
No.
Come on, that's wild.
But yeah, there was one part where I'm just like, dang, YG should have been on this. Mustard should have had some production on this. Ty Dolla $ign should have been on this. And then Ty Dolla $ign was on this. I like the song with Ty Dolla $ign.
If YG and Mustard still cool with that guy? I don't know. Sometimes them people be having a little friction.
True. But out of 17 songs, 46 minutes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I liked only 6 songs. And
I'm surprised
some of
you
them are
like
like
6,
pity.
man. Pity likes?
Some of them are. Because I'm just like, dang, the beat's really good on here.
Yeah.
Tyga doesn't really do anything for me, but this beat is really good. It made me remember, like, yo, I really do like West Coast production. Especially back then during the blog era. Oh, I loved it.
Hey, T-Maney, Drive Young, just crazy. You know
Fire.
my F me boy, baby.
Well done, 1, 2, 3, 4. The worst part is on the Pop It Off song that's trying to be like Taste, he does the same thing like on Taste. He didn't do it throughout the whole album. Like, you know how he used to do that back then?
Yeah.
And he did it on Taste. He didn't do it on none of this album except for that one song. And I'm just like, I know you're trying to recreate this. Stop it. This is like someone that's looking back at their high school days for the glory days. It's over. Just leave it alone. Stop it. I'm sorry. I had to crash out because I listened to this twice just to make sure. I'm like, okay, maybe I'm hating. Maybe it's because, Kendrick is just so successful with that West Coast sound right now. This regional sound is overtaking the U.S. right now. I thought maybe I was hating. No, this just effing sucks. Dang. YG, I need you to save me. Even though you came out with an album and neither of us heard it last year. I would say listen to DJ Mustard, but I like him on R&B production more now. I just missed the blog era West Coast beat.
It's Tyga, dude, man. You shouldn't have. Come on, man. Tyga not the same Tyga, bro.
Yeah, he really had no taste with some of that production. But yeah, that's about it for what we've been jamming. Man, that really scarred me. But hey, I do this for the show, man. I do this for y'all. I do it for the love, man. I do it for the culture.
What do you say? You take one for the team, B.
Pause on that. But what do you say? I'm like the guy that they send for news
out
into the fires. That's me.
That's me. You out there? Hey, I'm out here. It's flaming, but I gotta get
the coverage.
Like
I see a tree falling. It's getting crazy out here.
Hey, I'm the only one out here. I'm like, nah, bro, that's you, boy. You like Anderson Cooper.
Hey, last night.
Hey, they had Anderson Cooper out there in the fires, boy.
Hey.
You watch Nightcrawler, right?
Of course, I love that
movie. You gonna be like
Nightcrawler.
Be with Jake Gyllenhaal? Yeah, classic.
Steady hands. Steady hands.
That movie was great, bro.
I love it. I need to
rewatch that.
Yeah, I need to buy it on Blu-ray.
That was a great movie.
Man. But yeah, that's about it for what we've been jamming. Let us know what you've been jamming down in the comment section down below.
Man, shout out to Beyond Beats and Culture.